What's going on, Buff Nation? Welcome back to another video. So it's no secret that Shedeur Sanders was once again running for his life all night last night. At one point in the fourth quarter, he got hit so hard that he had to head into the locker room. It appeared that he could be knocked out for the rest of the game. Clearly went in there, got a shot. Coach Prime talked about that. We'll show that clip here in just a moment. Came back out here and just played with an absolute vengeance. And obviously, Shedeur, he spoke about that when asked about it. Kind of, what was your mindset? Whether there's ever an opportunity that you wouldn't play? What was going through your mind at the end there? Why did the offense sync up towards the end and all of a sudden just looked unstoppable? He's going to talk about all that. But let me show you the clip of Coach Prime talking about his son and just battling through it, and again, what happened when he did go into the locker room. Take a listen.
Was Shedeur's pain level today? It seemed like right away he's really struggled to move around.
Shoot, he's been hurt. I think he went in to get an injection so he could finish. So it's extraordinary.
That was in the fourth quarter?
Yes, sir.
And then how about halftime?
The kid is tough. He's tough. He's fighting through it. And he don't make any excuses. He wasn't raised like that. We're not making any excuses. We don't do that.
And what's funny is, not funny. It just, it just kind of shows just the culture and the family, what they've built. Because when asked about it again for Shedeur, the same mindset, the same energy. And I'm not going to show this clip, but when even asked about the change in offensive coordinator, both Shedeur and Dion had the same answer of look, it doesn't really matter who's back there calling the plays. It's kind of the same thing, right? And they answered it in their own way. And you're like, oh, they probably talked about it. I don't believe they did. I just think that's just how they both operate. And it's the culture that is being transcended through the Buffalo, which it's good to see, right? It's not that you're getting one thing from somebody else and another story from somebody else. It's the same story coming out from the camp, which is always a good sign that things are running on the same page here. But here's what I love, this clip from Shedeur when asked about it again, just his mindset, what was going through his mind, and then asked about, hey, was there ever a thought that you wouldn't play, that you wouldn't come out here and run with your guys today? Listen to what he had to say.
It's one thing that you can't stop losing faith with everything. Just in life, everything's not going to work out how you want it to be. So you just got to remain just staying positive and stay not really have no negativity towards the situation, because it's not going to help anything. This is the situation we're in, so we got to accept that and move forward.
Shedeur 9 News, one quick one to start. Was there any consideration that you wouldn't go back in once you went to the locker room?
Nah, what type of guy would I look like no matter what, leaving all, 80 of us out there hanging? It got to be life or death situation for me to just leave everybody hanging like that. So, just the pain of not being there for them overrides the pain that's going through my body.
And then when you came back, you're essentially on 1 foot at that point, and you led them down, and you were operating at an even better pace than you were before. What kind of clicked with the whole offense? Why were you guys better at that point in the fourth quarter?
I just got mad. That's it. When I get mad, then it's just, it's just a different me, because I don't really taking L's like that. That's something new to me. I don't really and no man feel like he's better than me, because that's not the case at all. So they had a better day overall as a team, but I'm not the best guy out there, though.
I felt good about a possible upset against Oregon State, and look, Shedeur, can we be mad all the time? I think these next 3 weeks here, they got some big games: Arizona, Utah. I feel look, there's going to be another big game that they kind of start clicking again, get back to what it was like at TCU. Coach Prime said in his press conference the team has lost their passion a little bit from what they had at TCU. I feel like that mindset right there, I just got pissed off. I'm tired of losing. I'm not used to losing. And that's one hell of a way to respond. It's very easy to kind of shut down. And I said in one of our other shows, I would choose right now Shedeur Sanders over Caleb Williams. This was 3 weeks ago. As of now, from how I've seen both quarterbacks respond in the face of adversity, I'm doubling down on that. We've got one quarterback that lost, that was wobbling on 1 foot, says, I'm not going to leave those guys stranded out there, and I'm not used to losing, and I don't like somebody being better than me. That's a great mindset. And you can pout, you can point the finger. He's like, look, they played better than us. It is what it is, but we got to figure it out. We have to get better. On the other hand, you've got Caleb Williams, and I don't mind guys being emotional, but when Max Duggan cried last year, Caleb Williams retweeted it, LOL. And he's painting his fingernails. Then when asked about it in the interview, he goes, I just want to go watch some TV and snuggle with my dog. That's your leader. That's supposed to be your guy, right? What does that say to the rest of the team? If I'm a recruit and I'm somehow chosen between USC and Colorado, where are you going, right? You've got a guy that's basically quitting on the team halfway through the year, even though it's, they've got 3 games left and he is leaving. But if that's the culture that's being accepted, that's the culture that's being allowed, and on the other turn, you've got this going on, it may be a little, kind of 1-2 punch you in the mouth. We've talked about it before with Coach Prime. He's very up in your face. Like, look, you suck. You're going to hear about it. But at least everyone's being held accountable the same way, and everyone has the same passion to win and the same drive to win. So I think it's a phenomenal response from Shedeur Sanders. With each passing week, he continues to look better. And again, it was like, what happened, right? The fourth quarter, they did look better all of a sudden. He goes, I just got pissed off. It's like, well, damn, we need to start pissing Shedeur off a little bit sooner than wait until the fourth quarter to get him angry, because obviously he looks fantastic quarter in, quarter out. But he was on a whole nother level, which didn't even think that he could tap into. And Coach Prime said, I think my son's the best quarterback in the country. And look, at times it's just like, it's hard not to look at that. The reason what Caleb Williams made him so special and why he won the Heisman is because he makes plays that nobody else can. Runs her out, looks down, and just slings it 45 yards on the football field right into a nice little pocket. Shedeur Sanders is doing that. But on the flip side, he has heart. Unfortunately, his team isn't supporting the argument to be a Heisman. You can't really only go on with 4 wins right now currently and be in the conversation for the Heisman. That's usually what's going to happen. I think Michael Penix is going to lead the way if Washington continues to win, especially if they win a Pac-12 championship. It will more than likely be Michael Penix or Bo Nix. It's going to come down to those 2 guys, because schedule and record is going to have a lot to do with how that weighs into Heisman. Now, I don't think Shedeur is going to lose sleep about winning a Heisman, but I will say, He was a favorite going into this season, and a lot of people kind of put their nose up in the air. I was all in on that, and I think even more so now, coming into next year, how Caleb Williams was by far the favorite leading into this season. That is going to be Shedeur Sanders going into next year. And outside something just crazy happening, I like Shedeur Sanders to win himself a Heisman next year. Look, there's been a lot of hate. People are frustrated with the loss of Buffalo, kind of knocking on them a little bit. I got a little flack for saying the defense played well because they gave it 400 yards. Look at where they've come. They've done a phenomenal job. Things are moving in the right direction. Look, Buff fan, you got to be excited to see what's happening. Obviously, you want more wins, as does the team, as does the coaches, as do the players. They're talking about it. They're going to have a big transfer portal season. Again, I got a good feeling about that. They're going to have to turn some things around and continue to grow. Now, how much you're going to do that, I don't know. But we'll be sure to keep in touch with everything. Be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you guys are liking the comment. You don't want to miss anything when we drop a new video. We're dropping one almost every single day. I'll see you guys in the next one.